All right. Okay, really tight timing. Got the email, said they're going to need people for the Deuce to 7 single draw event, no limit, at 4 o'clock, which means clock in at 3:45. I had just put my laundry in. I said I would be there. The clothes I'm wearing are dry. Actually, like halfway through, had to take out everything besides what I planned on wearing today. And it's just in the closet there, damp. Because I needed the things I'm wearing right now to be the only things in the dryer for like the last 15 minutes to actually get dry. That worked. When I come back at whatever time, that stuff will make its way into the dryer. So I gotta get over there. I'm gonna clock in like I think it'll be fine, barring traffic. I'll be there like with barely like a minute until I need to clock in. I'm usually there like 25 minutes early, but cutting it close because of laundry, but I'm gonna be there and day off, get some hours on. Do plan on taking a second day off Monday or Tuesday next week, but not today, not tomorrow. All right, day 30 is done. One of them dealt, what was it? They needed people for the Deuce to 7, no limit, single draw. There's ice in my mouth, I'll get to that. Dealt that for a while. Then for 2 downs, dealt towards the end of the ladies event. They were down to 3 tables. I dealt a table, the push came in, dealt the next table. Got into the money while I was dealing. I dealt a pretty sick hand. It was all in pre, king queen versus aces. Aces were at risk. Flop was nothing, turn queen, river king. So aces was out. And then, I don't know, like 20 minutes later, the bubble burst. And then they went down to 2 tables. That was it. 18 got paid. So once the bubble burst, they had enough, or I guess so few players for 2 full tables. So a table was gone. And then I went back to Deuce to 7. Could have got a little more time on the clock. For the last couple days, actually, one of my teeth has been hurting a lot, and it does not look good. It's midnight right now, so I just have to deal with this. Tonight, Sunday, it wasn't bad. It was like on and off hurting, and today it was a lot worse. So I have an appointment first thing in the morning. Hope I can get it fixed. I'll see about working tomorrow. I would like to. Don't see why not, I guess, since the appointment is so early. And if there's no email, I'm allowed to go in for the 6 p.m. shift. Just plenty of time, like a day's worth of time after my appointment. They might email us, they might every day, it's possible. Email like 11, 12, 1, 2, say they need dealers. So be on the lookout for that after I get back from the dentist. And yeah, today was day 30. I worked 29 of the 30. Deuce to 7, single draw. Interesting game. Do have to throw 5 cards to everyone. Not thrilled about that, but I don't know. The betting is more interesting because it's only 1 draw. So it's only 2 rounds of betting, not 4, like Deuce to 7 triple draw. And triple draw is fixed limit. So single draw is no limit. So just more interesting seeing the bets, and in a game I don't even think I've ever seen on TV. I've known the rules, definitely never played it. I don't even think I've watched it. I don't know who's televising Deuce to 7 single draw no limit, but it was interesting to like look at. What was most interesting, how often and with what hands people stand pat, don't draw at all. Seemed like a jack or better was good enough for most of the field to draw nothing. They still played it kind of cautiously. They were usually not re-raising pre, usually not usually in check call mode after the draw on the final of the 2 betting rounds. But it was interesting just to watch people play a game I've never watched people play before. So yeah, today was day 30. And possibly take a day off tomorrow, not sure. I guess the most common reason I would take off, there has not been an instance yet where we got that email early in the day, like we need dealers, come on in, and I either didn't see it quickly enough or saw it but was too busy or didn't feel like going in that early. So I've seen that email, called them right away, and said, you know, I'm good to come in. You still need somebody. I've also I think only once or twice, that email just didn't come in on a day I had off, and I just went in at 6 for the 6 p.m. shift. I don't feel comfortable doing both. Like, if that email comes in at like 11, and I don't know what might happen at the dentist's office, but like, if I see that email at 11, even if I don't feel like getting dressed and going right in, I'm not sure I would go in at 6. I might just take the whole day off. Because if I don't feel like going in right away when they send that email, when they really need people, it seems kind of like selfish to go in later when it's not that busy, just for myself to get a few hours in. Like, if I'm going to go in tomorrow, if they're going to email and say they need people, go in right away. If they never send that email, then the time I'm allowed to go in is at 6. I don't feel comfortable like ignoring that email because I'm kind of like tired or don't feel like working at like noon and then showing up at 6 when things are like dying down. So if that comes up, if that email shows up, I have a quick decision to make: either go in right then or take the whole day off. So we'll see if that happens. That hasn't happened yet. Or I think there were a couple times I planned on going in at 6, saw the email, and like my thinking all day, even the day before, was if that email comes in early tomorrow, I'm going in right away. Right now, I'm not thrilled at the idea of going in right away. It might not look it, but my tooth really hurts. So I'll see what goes on at the dentist's office, and something might happen such that it's fixed, but maybe my mouth still hurts for about a day or so. So if that happens in the morning and then I'm feeling like kind of okay at 6, I could see going in. Might not be up for going in right away if things are really busy right away and they send that email and I just got back from the dentist. So we'll see. Even though it's late, it's 12:18 a.m. now, did come back, put things in the dryer. So those damp clothes sitting in the closet were just sitting there wet for as little time as I could pull off. They're getting dry right now. And I guess that's about it. Tomorrow, Tuesday, June 25th. This is actually the start of main event time tomorrow. Tomorrow there is a satellite, and then Wednesday 2 day 1 flights and a satellite. Then the next day 2 more day 1 flights and another satellite. And then the next day 2 more day 1 flights, and then the next day 2 more day 1 flights, and then the next day, Sunday the 30th, everyone who advanced far enough in day 1 comes back for day 2, and everyone who made it to day 2 plays down to a winner. So tomorrow is the start of a busy and also straightforward stretch. Not a bad thing, just dealing no limit tournaments all day. Very simple, pay is solid, and I would really love to not need to miss tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. When it happens, I'll turn the camera on and I'll let you know what happened, and then you'll know also. And remember, rice is a spoon food.